Okay, so in the last lecture, we have discussed the importance of maintenance management and the functions of maintenance management, and we come to know that why it is important in any of the industry to follow some policies related to the maintenance and or to form the policies of a maintenance. Okay, because the unwanted stoppage will be the loss for the company in sense of a profit or the revenue. Okay, and by applying or by creating some policies which will schedule the maintenance on a regular basis, and that will help to run the production smoothly, and that will help to increase the revenue of industries, that will help to increase the revenue of industries. And we have discussed also that if there is a if there will be a absence of plant maintenance, then there will be a loss in sense of a loss of a production, loss of a material, then loss of a manpower, and the to take the corrective action for that purpose, the industries or that particular department need to arrange the production once again, or that is called as a rescheduling of a production, and need to provide the overtime to the worker, then need to uh, provide the subcontracting to other vendors which will perform some of the task of the industries. So these are the consequences which will happen uh, if the maintenance management will not be there, or the plant maintenance will not perform properly in that particular industry. And this all the losses, all the factors, this will create the loss for the company. Okay, there will be loss for the company in sense of a revenue, in sense of a revenue. Okay, so we have discussed that what are the maintenance management policies, the policy maintenance management functions. So policy creation is the most important part of a maintenance management, which will consist of uh, the different kinds of maintenance like preventive, breakdown. It will useful to decide whether uh, 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 it is also help to decide that whether one have to go for the repair or the replace that particular part. Okay, then it will avoid, or it will form some norms, or it will provide the directions to the worker how to operate the machine. Okay, and it will provide the standardization. Okay, so there are so many functions which have we have discussed under this particular functions of a maintenance management. I have just highlighted some of the points from that. Okay, then, in terms of a plant operation, the functions of a maintenance are okay. If the plant operations are going on, in that case, what are the functions of that particular maintenance department? So, the summarize of the importance and the functions, we can say that the plant must be available as and when required. Then the plant must not break down during the actual operation state. The plant must operate in an efficient manner at a required level of plant operation. The downtime must not interfere with the production run. The downtime due to breakdown should be minimum. To accomplish this condition, there must be a complete cooperation and mutual understanding between maintenance and production department. There must be an effective maintenance policies for planning, controlling, and directing all maintenance activities. The plant maintenance department must be well organized, adequate staff, staff sufficiently experienced, and adequate in number of carry out corrective and timely maintenance with the effort in minimizing breakdown. Okay, so while reading all these particular functions of a maintenance management, I come to know you will come to know that there is one point is very much important. That is nothing but understanding between maintenance and production department. Okay, so related that I have one experience. Every day in my company where I was working, Akar Foundry Private Limited, that was uh, aluminum foundry. Okay, so in that foundry, what happened? Every day at 11 a.m., the meeting was arranged. In that, the foundry managers, the machining managers, maintenance managers, marketing manager, sale manager. So everything, everyone attending that particular meeting. Okay, that particular meeting or organizing on shop floor only, and on a board they are putting their problems. Okay, and there is so much difference in production manager or that machining manager. There are so many problems related to the machines. Okay, CNC machines, okay, and VMC machines. On CNC machine they are manufacturing or they are machining the alloy wheels. Okay, whatever used for two-wheeler vehicles, alloy wheels are there. So they are manufacturing or performing the machining of that particular part, and also some important deliveries on a regular basis, like fleet guard filters, then KPIT Cummins, then Mahindra and Mahindra. So all these components are machining on the machining center, and the foundry work is that to create the mold. That is the foundry work. Okay, so all types of uh, uh, molds are available, and the problems related to foundry is that electricity problem. Okay, so if any panel will not work properly, okay, so then the furnace, induction furnace, they are using induction furnace. Okay, so the induction furnace will not perform or will not achieve that much temperature. So if panel breakdown, then it is the fault of a maintenance department. So once again the foundry department blaming to the maintenance department that these peoples are not working properly. Then if any machine get failed, then the machining department or machine center manager blaming to the maintenance department. So, and the maintenance department blaming to this particular foundry people and the machining center that your workers are not working properly. They don't have that much skills how to work in a machine, on a machine, how to perform the task. So in this manner there is always conflict between the production departments and the maintenance departments. So this point is very much important. Okay, understanding between the maintenance and production department. Every day there is 1 to 2 hour conflict between uh, uh, the production department and the maintenance department. Okay, so there should be a proper understanding, and but the understand that particular conflict is for the meeting only, and after the meeting they went for the tea, and they take the tea and go for their work. Okay, so that is, but the part of a professional life, they are ते भांडणाला उतरत होते अक्षरशः, असे शिवीगाळीला उतरत होते, अशी अशी भांडणं होत होती त्या ठिकाणी. So this is most important part, that the maintenance department should work properly, and the production department should support to the maintenance department, and maintenance department should support to the production department. Okay, and obviously the adequate staff is required. Okay, staff problem is also there, that you will not get skilled staff in the market properly for the maintenance purpose. So that maintenance people, actually the maintenance department having so much weightage in a manufacturing industry, because skills are required, actual skills are required. Here you can't fumble that I have not learned this point, or I have not learned how to maintain this machine. No, there will not be any scope for that particular option, or we can say that that particular reason in maintenance department. You have to learn the things. You have to you have to perform. If you are selected in maintenance department, you have to perform the task. That is the point. Okay. So the maintenance department is always means what, actual feeling of a mechanical engineering. Okay, in maintenance department you will get the actual feeling of a mechanical engineering, and it is not a white collar job. Okay, every time whenever uh, uh, any machine get fails, the maintenance department have to perform the task. Okay, anyhow, and the maintenance department have to reduce uh, the breakdown time, or whatever the loss of that particular production. The maintenance department always trying to reduce that particular loss. Okay, so during the or we can say that these are the plant operation functions of a maintenance department. Okay, and these are the useful points. These are the useful points. Okay, so this is the summary of product, whatever we have discussed about the importance and the functions of a maintenance department. Okay, so plant must be available as and when required. Plant must not break down during the actual operation state. The plant must operate in an efficient manner at required level of plant operation. The downtime must not interfere with the production runs. The downtime due to breakdown should be minimum. Okay, so these are the important functions of a maintenance department in sense of a plant operation, in sense of a plant operation. And to accommodate or to withstand these particular functions, the maintenance department should have proper understanding with the production department. They have proper policies to control the maintenance and to give the direction to the activities whatever the maintenance people or maintenance worker are performing. For that purpose, the maintenance department should hire the adequate staff, and that staff is having well skill and the experience in that particular field. Okay, then we the next point is organization of maintenance department. Organization of maintenance department. Okay. So this is the organizational chart of any industry. Okay. So every industry will not have the same chart. Okay. For small scale industry, it will be different. For the medium scale, it will be different, and for large scale industry, it will be different. Okay. And on the basis of machinery, type of a machinery, which type of machines are there available in the plant, and the type of a plant. If chemical industry is there, then in that case, the maintenance department organizational chart or hierarchy chart will be different one. If mechanical industry is there, then in that case, the hierarchy chart or organizational chart will be different one. In case of electrical department, electrical industries, the organizational chart will be different. So here, one medium scale mechanical industry chart is mentioned over here. Okay, so the higher most post in mechanical industry will be work manager. Okay, or the plant head. We called it as in some of the industries. This position will be held by the OP, that is operational management manager, operational management, and the manufacturing superintendent, industrial engineering, plant engineering, and production control superintendent. These are reporting to the higher most position, that is nothing but work manager or the plant head. Okay, then our maintenance department will be headed by the plant engineering. Okay, or the plant engineer. Okay, the maintenance department will be headed by the plant engineer. Okay, under the engineer there are utility engineer, job and cost control superintendent, then maintenance engineer, and housekeeping service protecting supervisors are there. Okay, now the plant engineer, after that the maintenance engineer. In maintenance department, there will be a maintenance engineer, and the maintenance superintendent will report to the maintenance engineer. Okay, maintenance superintendent will be report to the maintenance engineer. And there are different foremans, okay, according to the requirement. There are different foremans, okay, which will perform different tasks, okay. And these foremans are highly skilled persons, okay. They are having the specific skills, okay. So here some of the skills mentioned in this particular chart. So first foreman is having repair screw, oilers and filters. So if any if any problem related to the repairing or the wear and tear problems, so then this foreman will work on that. Then oilers, changing the oil of machines, changing the coolant of a machines, then changing the filters of a machines. So that skill is having with maintenance foreman 1. Then maintenance foreman 2 is related to the electrical, okay. So electricians, which will if any problem related to electricity, then the second foreman will address that particular problem. Then the problems related to the machine motors, there are different kinds of motors in the machine, okay. If you see the CNC VMC machines, so you can see on the back of the VMC machine that the motors are there, okay, to transfer the lubricant, to perform the task. There are so many machines in one of the machine, so many motors in one of the machines. So if any problem related to the motors, then that will be addressed by the foreman 2. And helper, it will be act as a helper also. Then maintenance foreman, if 3 performing some of the tasks related to welders, carpentry, painters, helpers, okay. So if it can be a team, okay, it can be a team or one person, okay, it can be a team or one person. Means what? In large scale industries, this task will be performed by one person, this task will be performed by another person, this task will be performed by another person, okay, in this manner. So the fourth foreman is performing plumber related, okay, pipe fitting, um, uh, the the compressor related air transportation pipes are there. So that all the problems related to the plumbing, okay. So water problems, okay. So all such problems will be performed by the foreman 4. And the maintenance foreman, which is mechanist, the machine related problem, functional machine related problems will be performed by the foreman 5, okay. So in this manner, this all the foremans will report to the maintenance superintendent, and maintenance superintendent will report to the maintenance engineer, okay. Now important thing is that the control over these particular activities, and the, as we say that the maintenance department is facilitate to the production department, okay. Maintenance department is facilitate to the production department. So there should be a proper understanding, there should be a proper planning for the maintenance, because there are no there are not a single type of a maintenance. There are different kinds of a maintenance we have to perform. That planned maintenance, unplanned maintenance, breakdown maintenance, preventive maintenance, scheduled maintenance, okay. And depends on a machine to machine, the maintenance type will get vary, okay. Machine to machine, the maintenance type will get vary. So for that purpose, planning is required, okay. Planning is required, understanding between uh, 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 the production department and the maintenance department is required. Then budgetary, okay, budgetary is required, create forecasting the budget of maintenance for next some years, for next some months, for next some uh, uh, weeks. And uh, the cost over that particular maintenance should be controlled, okay. So for that purpose, job and cost control superintendent will work for that, okay. Job and cost control superintendent, which will be uh, uh, reported further to the plant engineer. So job and cost control superintendent will perform all these tasks related to the planning of a maintenance, related to the budgetary of a maintenance, cost of a maintenance and cost control, and arranging the maintenance activities according to the, or um, uh, by dealing with the production department. So all these task will be performed by the job and cost control superintendent. Okay, so this is the organization of a maintenance department. Organization of a maintenance department. It will be headed by the plant engineer. Okay, it will be headed by the plant engineer, and uh, the maintenance engineer will report to the plant engineer. Maintenance superintendent will be report to the maintenance engineer, and under the maintenance superintendent there are various foremans which will perform various activities according to the skills of that foremans, according to the skills of foremans, and foremans are highly skilled person. Okay, uh, एखाद्या स्पेसिफिक टास्क किंवा एखाद्या स्पेसिफिक स्पेसिफिक फील्ड मधलं त्यांना कम्प्लीट नॉलेज असतं. असे फोरमन्स हायर केले जातात टू परफॉर्म व्हॅरियस टास्क, टू परफॉर्म व्हॅरियस टास्क. गेटिंग एव्हरीवन? So please draw this particular organization of maintenance department chart or hierarchy chart. It is also called as a hierarchy chart. Draw it. If you have any question, you can ask. Okay, please note down some of the points related to the organization of maintenance department. Related to organization of maintenance department, the organization structures for maintenance, the organization structures for maintenance vary from company to company. Vary from company to company. The organization structures for maintenance vary from company to company depending upon nature of the enterprise, depending upon nature of enterprise, public plant, depending upon nature of the enterprise, public plant, that is whether electrical, whether electrical, comma, mechanical, mechanical, or chemical, comma, size of the plant, size of the plant, and the scope of activities, and the scope of activities, and the scope of activities to be performed, and scope of activities, and the scope of activities to be performed, and the scope of activities to be performed. Full stop. Next point, a typical organization chart. A typical organization chart for maintenance, for maintenance, for a medium-sized enterprise, for a medium-sized enterprise, for a medium-sized enterprise is shown in figure, is shown in figure, it's shown in figure. Full stop. Next point. The maintenance department is headed by plant engineer. The maintenance department, the maintenance department is headed by plant engineer. Is headed by plant engineer. Is headed by plant engineer. Other titles, other titles, other titles include maintenance superintendent, maintenance superintendent. Other titles include maintenance superintendent and different foreman, and different foreman, and different foreman responsible for various types of maintenance jobs. Responsible for various types of maintenance job. Responsible for various types of maintenance jobs. Full stop. Next point. An important feature of the organization structure, an important feature of the organization structure, an important feature of the organization structure for maintenance, for maintenance, for maintenance is the presence of skilled people, is the presence of people, is the presence of skilled people, that is, that is craftsman, craftsman, comma, mechanics, mechanics, comma, plumbers, comma, plumbers, comma, painters, plumbers, comma, painters, comma, welders, welders, comma, pipe fitters, pipe fitters, pipe fitters, comma, electricians, 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 comma, motor mechanics, motor mechanics, motor mechanics, comma, machinist, machinists, machinist, and helpers, and helpers, and helpers, etc., etc. The presence of craftsmen, the presence of craftsmen is justified, is justified by the nature of the job involved. The presence of a craftsman is justified by the nature of the job involved. By the nature of the job involved. Full stop. The job and cost control. The job and cost control. The job and cost control. The job and cost control is a part of a maintenance department. Is a part of a maintenance department. Is justified. Is justified. Is justified by the fact that is justified by the fact that the section is responsible, the section is responsible for scheduling, for scheduling work of a maintenance, for scheduling work of a maintenance, for scheduling work of a maintenance, and and for keeping record of a maintaining, and for keeping record of maintaining cost figures, keeping record of maintaining cost figures of all jobs, cost figures of all jobs. Full stop. It makes possible, it makes possible, it makes possible the efficient utilization, the, the efficient utilization of the craftsman, of the craftsman. It makes possible the efficient utilization of the craftsman. Full stop. Next department. The maintenance department is primarily the maintenance department. The maintenance department is primarily the maintenance department is primarily a service department, a service department, a service department, and and as such is a part of the enterprise staff, as such is a part of the enterprise staff, enterprises staff, and as such is a part of the enterprises staff. Full stop. Normally, the maintenance department, the maintenance department, normally, the maintenance department is attached to the, is attached to the, is attached to the production function, is attached to the production function is attached to the production function, full stop. The head of department, the head of department, the head of department operates, the head of department operates under works manager. The head of department operates under works manager. The head of department operates under works manager. Okay, full stop. So the uh, next point is types of a maintenance. Important point from this particular chapter. Types of a maintenance. What are the various types of a maintenance? Okay, so maintenance is broadly classified into two different um, sectors, or we can say that two different types. So one is planned maintenance and other one is unplanned maintenance. Okay, so under this planned maintenance there are three types of a maintenance. One is preventive maintenance, second one is corrective maintenance, and third one is predictive maintenance. Okay, these three subcategories of a plant maintenance. Then once again, preventive maintenance is classified into three categories. Okay, preventive maintenance is also classified in a three categories: running maintenance, okay, then shutdown maintenance and scheduled maintenance. Okay, categories of a preventive maintenance, that is nothing but a running maintenance, shutdown maintenance, and scheduled maintenance. Whereas the corrective maintenance is classified into two categories. Okay, that is breakdown maintenance and shutdown maintenance. Okay, breakdown maintenance and shutdown maintenance. Whereas unplanned maintenance having only one category, that is nothing but emergency maintenance. Okay, unplanned maintenance is having only one category, that is nothing but emergency maintenance. Okay, so these are the types of a maintenance. Okay, we will see one by one, and the meaning of this maintenance, and when one have to go for the particular type of a maintenance, or the industries, which type of industries will perform which type of a maintenance. Okay, so give the heading types of a maintenance. Okay, you can rotate this also. Okay, you can rotate this, and you can give the heading maintenance. Maintenance is classified as a planned maintenance and unplanned maintenance. Planned maintenance and unplanned maintenance. Unplanned maintenance having only one category, that is nothing but emergency maintenance. Unplanned maintenance having only one category, that is nothing but emergency maintenance. Whereas planned maintenance having three categories. Okay, planned maintenance having three categories: preventive maintenance, corrective maintenance, and predictive maintenance. Preventive maintenance, corrective maintenance, and predictive maintenance. These are the categories of plant maintenance. Once again, this preventive maintenance classified into three categories. Preventive maintenance classified into three categories. That is running maintenance, shutdown maintenance, and scheduled maintenance. Whereas the corrective maintenance classified into two categories. Once again, the breakdown maintenance and the shutdown maintenance. Breakdown maintenance and the shutdown maintenance. Okay, so we'll discuss the meaning of each and every type of maintenance. Just draw this particular diagram, block diagram. Okay, over. Shall I move ahead to the next point? Important point, important diagram. Multiple type of question can be asked on this particular diagram. Okay, so MCQ, for the MCQs also, this is important diagram. Shall I move ahead to the next point? Please comment in the chat box. Shall I move ahead to the next point? Have you noted? Amol, Onkar, Girish, shall I move ahead to the next point? Okay, thank you, Ajink. Okay, so give first heading, plant maintenance. Plant maintenance. Now, as per the name, that is nothing but what it is one kind of a maintenance that is happening on a regular basis, uh, according to the plan. According to the plan, there is a proper planning for this type of a maintenance, and the procedure is followed as per the as per the policies, or as per the mentioned or recorded data. Okay, or whatever the policies are there, according to that this maintenance will be carried out. Okay, and it is scheduled maintenance, means what, every some days, or the time interval between the two maintenance is constant one. Okay, time interval between two maintenance is constant one. Okay, so that is nothing but what, it is having the prior planning, having some thoughts to perform this particular type of a maintenance, and the all the records of such a type of a maintenance will be recorded. All the key points of such a type of a maintenance are recorded, and the control action will be taken on that basis of a data. Okay, further it is classified as a preventive maintenance, corrective maintenance, and predictive maintenance. Okay, so in plant maintenance, the maintenance action is carried out with some forethoughts. Okay, some forethoughts, काहीतरी विचार करून मेंटेनन्स ऍक्टिव्हिटी कॅरी आउट केलेल्या असतात. प्रायर प्लॅनिंग असते, रेकॉर्ड किपिंग अँड कंट्रोल ऍक्शन. ओके, प्रॉपर रेकॉर्ड मेंटेन केलेलं असतं आणि त्याप्रमाणे कंट्रोल्ड ऍक्शन्स घेतलेले असतात. सो दिस कॅन बी फर्दर क्लासिफाईड ॲज प्रिव्हेंटिव्ह मेंटेनन्स, करेक्टिव्ह मेंटेनन्स अँड predictive maintenance. Okay, this further classified as a preventive maintenance, corrective maintenance, and predictive maintenance. Okay, we'll see one by one. Okay, so give heading, plant maintenance, plant maintenance, plant maintenance. In plant maintenance, in plant maintenance, the maintenance action is carried out. The maintenance action is carried out. The maintenance action is carried out with some forethoughts, with some forethoughts, comma, prior planning, prior planning, comma, record keeping and control action, record keeping and control action, full stop. This can be further classified as, this can be further classified as preventive maintenance, preventive maintenance, corrective maintenance, corrective maintenance, and last one, predictive maintenance. Preventive, corrective, predictive. These are the categories of plant maintenance. Okay, shall I move ahead? Now, the next one is the preventive maintenance. Next one is the preventive maintenance. Now, we know one line that prevention is better than cure. So, this is the basic principle for this particular preventive maintenance, because uh, the sudden stoppage of any machine will hamper the production. Okay, so this preventive maintenance is helpful to reduce the we can say that the breakdown failure, or the stoppage of a machine. Okay, or the frequent stoppage of a machine will be reduced by the preventive maintenance. So the basic principle upon this particular maintenance type is working, that is nothing but prevention is better than cure. Okay, so we have discussed that it is a planned maintenance. Okay, planned maintenance is nothing but what, there is some forethoughts, there is some planning, there is some controlled action. So it is a set of activities that are performed on a plant equipment, machinery and system before the occurrence of a failure, in order to protect them and to prevent or eliminate any degradation in their operational condition. Okay, so some logics are used, some techniques are used to find out the faults, or to perform the preventive maintenance actions. Okay, to perform the preventive maintenance actions. Okay, so if you say that there is a one shaft, and if you say that there is one shaft, and the shaft is holded on one of the bearing. Okay, so the lifespan of that particular bearing we know, or it is mentioned when you purchase that particular bearings. Okay, so lifespan, it is mentioned on that. So how, after how much revolution we have to replace that bearing. Okay, so that is we come to know that, okay, after this much revolution we need to replace that particular bearing. So how much days this bearing is having useful lifespan, so then it will come to know that, and on that basis we can take the preventive action. Okay, on that basis we can take the preventive action. So the replacement of a bearing is having less cost than the replacement of a complete shaft. Okay, replacement of a complete shaft, because if bearing get failed, okay, and it will affect on the performance of a shaft, and the stresses will get induced in the shaft, and may there is a problem for the shaft, that it will due to the heavy stress, uh, uh, the uh, the fatigue failure will happen in that particular shaft. Okay, so such a problems are there. To avoid that problem, it is easy to manage the replacement of a bearings. It is easy to manage the replacement of bearings. Okay, so or the maintenance carried out at predetermined intervals. Okay, like the machine meeting parts are there. Okay, after some days the oiling is required to that particular meeting parts, or if we can say that greasing is required to perform the smooth operation. So after some interval of time, the oiling will be done, the greasing will be done to the machines. Then some of the filters are there, which will not perform properly after some time interval. Okay, so the lifespan of that particular filter for some days, for some years, and after that days we have to remove out that particular filter. So it is one kind of a predictive kind of a maintenance, and uh, uh, it will reduce the further consequences. It will reduce the further consequences. So it has three types. Okay, as we have discussed in a chart, it has three types: running maintenance, scheduled maintenance and shutdown maintenance. Okay, preventive maintenance is also having three types: running maintenance, scheduled maintenance and shutdown maintenance. Okay, so please note down preventive maintenance. Preventive maintenance, next point, next heading: preventive maintenance, or give capital 1 to the planned maintenance, and uh, capital A to the preventive maintenance, capital A to the preventive maintenance, capital A to the preventive maintenance, capital B to the corrective maintenance, and capital C to the predictive maintenance. And give small Roman 1, okay, and the capital A to the preventive maintenance, and write down this particular point. It is based upon, it is based upon the principle that, it is based upon the principle that, it is based upon the principle that, it is based upon the principle that prevention is better than cure, in single inverted comma, prevention is better than cure. It is based upon the principle that the, in the, single inverted comma, prevention is better than cure, full stop, full stop. Next point, it is a set of activities, it is a set of activities, it is set of activities that are performed, that are performed on plant equipment, that are performed on plant equipment, whatever the equipments available in the in a shop floor, in various departments. Okay, so maintenance of such a equipment, we can say that as a plant equipment maintenance. Okay, so it is the set of activities that are performed on plant equipment, comma, machinery, machinery, and systems, and systems, and systems before the occurrence of a failure, before the occurrence of a failure, before the occurrence of a failure, in order to, in order to, in order to protect them, in order to protect them, and to prevent, in order to protect them, in order to protect them, and to prevent, and to prevent, or eliminate, or eliminate any degradation, any degradation in their operating condition, in their operating conditions. Full stop. Next point, or the maintenance carried out, or the maintenance carried out, or the maintenance carried out at at predetermined, or the maintenance carried out at predetermined intervals, or the maintenance carried out at predetermined intervals, or according to the prescribed criteria, or according to prescribed criteria, or according to prescribed criteria, and intended, and intended, and intended to reduce the probability of a failure, and intended to reduce the probability of a failure, and intended to reduce the probability of a failure, or the degradation of a functioning, or the degradation of the functioning, and the effects limited, and the effects limited, and the effect limited. Next point, it has three types, it has three types, it has three types. Now here you can give numbering as small Roman 1 as running maintenance, small Roman 2 scheduled maintenance, and small Roman 3 shutdown maintenance. Okay, running maintenance, scheduled maintenance, shutdown maintenance. Okay, understood everyone? Types of maintenance, whatever we have covered. So remaining types we will cover in the next lecture. If you have any doubt, any question, uh, you can ask now only. Is there any question, any doubt? You can comment in the chat box. If you understood everything, then also you can comment in the chat box. Okay, we will stop here. Thank you, Omkar, for the comment. We'll stop here, and you can mention your roll numbers in the chat box. If you don't have any question, you can join another lecture. Narayan Meware, Yogesh Pandit, please comment in the chat box your roll number and join another meeting. Okay, Avinash Vankalas, Junaid Sheikh, Mahesh Mane, Pradeep Sate, Vikas Dhumal, Abhishek Shirsagar, Yogesh Pandit, everyone. Are you there? Please leave this meeting. Comment your roll number in the chat box. I'm not responsible if you have not commented your roll number in the chat box. I will consider same attendance. Mahesh Mane, Yogesh Pandit, Narayan Mehware. Are you there? Are you in the meeting? Please join another meeting. Leave this particular meeting. If you have commented your roll number, I'm going to stop this particular meeting. If you are not committed, please comment in the chat box your roll number and you can leave.